Space Forge is a materials company first and a space company second. We produce the advanced compound semiconductor crystals that become basically today's most advanced computer chips. Now, as a company, we already do that here on Earth, but from about 7 months ago, we also started undertaking that process in space. And that's where the name comes from, Space Forge. We're looking to produce these most advanced crystals in the space environment. For something like we do at Space Forge, that means that we can produce these semiconductor crystals up to more than 1,000 times higher in purity compared to what we can produce on the ground today. We started it back in 2018, myself and my co-founder Andrew working in a garage. We went full-time on the proposition back in March 2020, so the same week that the UK went into its first lockdown. We closed a round with the Development Bank of Wales' support, and with a group of angels as well. And that formed the basis of our pre-seed, and we established Wales's really first space company. I mean, I have to pay a real tribute to that earliest team that invested in us out of that tech seed fund. And if it hadn't been for that investment, then we wouldn't be here. The BBC article that went out regarding our plasma success, more than 2 million people had viewed that BBC article. We hit number 4 most read in the UK, and we hit number 7 most read globally. And that then spawned off a whole bunch of other pieces and other journalism. And the net result has been, from that one thing, we've seen 198 individual pieces of coverage, which more than 247 million people have read. And the follow-up has been incredibly impressive. You know, the engagement that it's allowed us to create, not only publicly, but the interest we've seen from our customers and our partners with what we're building as well has been really renewed. So for the rest of 2026, what we're now working on is ensuring the complete success of Forge Star 1 as a mission. We've got a lot more to share with people and a lot more to happen. That mission will conclude toward the middle of this year, but we're already building out our next few missions as well, which is allowing us to get to production-grade capability in space for the first time ever. That's while we also continue to scale out our work with our terrestrial factories and facilities across the UK, Europe, and indeed America as well. So I tell anybody when they join Space Forge, the one thing I can promise you is that you'll never be bored. That's very much true.